All right, we are live now. Hello there, my Facebook friends. I wanted to, first of all, thank so many of you that are responding with good wishes from wherever you are as we're here in Orlando. The wind is picking up a little bit right now, and I thought best thing to do is just give you a live update. That's why we've got this live thing. I can get to a lot of people that way. And I'm also using my Zag keyboard here, and the Zag keyboard seems to be a little bit off, so that's why you're getting some of the wind and the bouncing around there. I'm going to keep an eye on this thing here. But I did want to let you know we're safe and sound. We are here in a good location. Let me show you what Orlando looks like right now at this moment. It's out there, and the wind is picking up some right here. You can see this is what it looks like. We're looking out over the lake right now, and the lake's got a few of the little waves on there. It gets really cool during past hurricanes. I'll peek out and take a look at the lake, and it's almost like it's an ocean with all of the waves, and they're rolling. Not that I would try surfing, not a good thing to do at this time, when that's happening, but I'll enjoy what's there. But I also got to show you something else. I haven't done this before. Some of you have seen our videos before. By the way, look at this. Do you see this thing right here? Right there? That is what we put in. I put that in, oh golly, just I think about over 10 years ago, 12 years ago or so, and it's the shutters. These shutters are really good. They told us when we got them that they can withstand a 2x4 coming at them at 140 miles an hour. Not that I tried that, but just nice to know. Now, we're far enough up here. We're up here in the penthouse looking out over, so we don't have to worry that much about it, but it can happen. We know that happens during hurricanes. Objects will be flying all around. So now we put it in there, and some of you heard me said, hey, we can withstand a nuclear attack from Nebraska if we needed to. So we're okay. Not that we're anticipating that. The people in Nebraska are very good folks, and we like them a lot. Love y'all. But a lot of good stuff happening there. And I got some people here that are saying hello, that are joining us right now. Good to have you all with us. Hey, Lynn, hope you're doing well. Safe and secure from Hurricane Irma up there in Vandercook Lake. Yes, indeed. So anyway, we're doing fine. The wind is knocking this around. It's kind of interesting to see that. Sorry for the moving back and forth and all that. But I wanted to let you know we are fine. And we appreciate all of the good wishes and everyone seeing it from a distance and saying, hey, you should leave and you should get out and all that. We understand, and for many people that is the right decision. For us, we're staying here. We're in a very secure building. It's designed this way, designed for it. And we've got plenty of supplies. We've got the shutters right here. This shutter comes down, and it is really good. We got them all around the place, so we're good. I like them even when there's not a hurricane. They're particularly good because they make it very cool in the summer. We can put those down, keeps it a little bit cooler. At night, makes it very quiet and dark. So that's good, and we're able to enjoy a lot that's happening there. So we're going to be safe and sound, but safe and sound is the most important. So could be there like that. Yes, Carolyn, the nuclear attack from Nebraska. We're not expecting that right now, but you just never know. It's good to know that we could survive it, though. I'm going to hold this right now because it's picking up. It's interesting, just in the last few minutes since I turned this on, the wind has picked up a little bit more here in the midst of this. But we're safe and sound, and I think you've got to do what's right for you. You've got to find out what it is that you do. I know many friends here are staying. They've decided, okay, we're going to hunker down. That's what we've done. We've got plenty of bottled water. We've got our batteries charged. We got extra batteries and all that. We got some extra food. Nice thing about being vegan style that Gina has embraced, and I'm mostly vegan, is that we've got food that doesn't really need that much refrigeration. It's not like you got to refrigerate your bananas or apples. We put them in the fridge. We'll put the apples in the fridge, but if we lose the power, it's not like the apples are going to go bad. That's kind of nice. And oranges, and then the spinach that we've got, and cauliflower, and all the raw fruits and veggies, they're pretty good, and that's a good thing to have. So hey, take advantage of the situation. Stock up on the raw fruits and raw veggies. We've got beans in cans, so hey, those could open up. We got the hand openers in case we lose electricity, all that. And right now we do have internet access, so that is good. With internet access, we're able to work. How long we're going to have it, I don't know. But folks, Spectrum, who are the ones that provide it for us, do a good job. I really appreciate what they're done. I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking they've had some serious sitting around the table meetings, talking to their good people that go out and put these things together and do the repair of what they can do. Just like we have Duke Power is the power company here, and they have had their utility trucks ready to go, everything's standing by because they know there's probably going to be some power outages. When it happens, well, then they're going to make it. And we put all these plans in place. Main thing is where we are right here in the building, there's some people that really just can't get out or choose not to, and we're here for them. So we want to be here on the ground, ready to help out, do what we can when we can. I'm going to try to set this down again, see if we can do it. I apologize for all the shaking that's going on with the hurricane, the winds picking up right now. I would not want to be flying right now. Not a good thing. I don't like it when the plane starts bouncing around too much. I know it's safe. Pilots tell me it's okay, you can handle the turbulence, not really bad, but I still just don't like it. But here we got a little bit of that right now, and it's okay. By the way, Christine is joining us. Hi, Christine, hope you and Jim are doing well up there in Pennsylvania, and we wish you much safety from Hurricane Irma way up there in Pennsylvania. I think you'll be okay. But we're doing fine here. But it is picking up a little bit right now. They're telling us that we should see some activity tonight, just a little bit. Here in Orlando, we should be okay mostly, and then tomorrow, Sunday, is when it's expected to kick in. Expected to get a little bit more of the challenge that'll be coming that way. So I'm going to hold this. You all have to excuse me with the bouncing around. It is a little bit too much on the bouncing side. Actually, we've moved in all the furniture. Look here, you can see we used to normally have furniture out here, and we brought it in today. So we got furniture inside. I called down yesterday to the maintenance people. I said, by the way, we got your memo, and we're getting ready to take all the furniture out to the balconies so that they'll be flying around. And he goes, oh yeah, right, Terry. So I like to, that's the way I am. I'm messing with folks on that all the time. But we're doing fine here, and it is interesting. As I'm speaking to you right now, at this very moment, I'm feeling the wind picking up even more. And yeah, safety most important, so I'm going to be right here, ready to step inside there. Now I'm inside, and it is a little bit safer this way, and also, but you still can see out there what is going on. I guess it's the news reporter in me, the journalist in me. My days of working in newspaper when I was in high school and working in the radio stations and covering it, that I like to say, you know, we're on the scene right now. We're right here on the scene, and we're seeing what's going on. Yes, yes, we have a clear sky. It's wonderful. You know, so I get to kind of fool around, have fun with that. And hey, Phil, hope you're doing well over there in Carolyn, my fellow Floridians, and glad that you're safe and sound. I think you've made the decision also to stay here and hunker down, so that is good. And Perry, hope you're safe and sound from the hurricanes up there in Toronto. I'm thinking you're going to be just fine. You and Tom will be fine. Hope you're doing well up there. But we're doing fine here. And I wanted to send this message because I've got a lot of people. I'm not always able to get back right away. And I'm sure you'll understand if I don't respond to your messages quickly as much as we'd like to let you know here's what's going on, how we're doing, and what can happen. Matter of fact, I'm going to make a change right here. You all know me. I like to make changes, and I'm going to move a couple of things around here, bringing in some furniture, moving it around a little bit. One moment as we move from outside where the wind is really picking up right now, even in the last few minutes. And I'm going to place this here like this. And there we go. That should be a little bit better. And by the way, notice I'm using the external microphone. Always a good techie thing to do, and right now even more important. Maybe that'll stop some of that shaking around there. Let me know if that is a little better. But I'm saying that what you want to do in situations like this, you want to make sure, number one, safety is taken care of. Number two, safety. And number three, safety. Those are the top priorities. Make sure you're okay. That's why, as I was saying, we've got these shutters here, and we should be in really good shape with that. So that's a key thing. And we put everything in place right now. We've got the supplies, the water and the batteries, and some good Japanese sake as well. So that will be real good. Got that word of encouragement from people around the world. But you know, it's also wonderful. And I want to thank all of you from around the world, people sending messages from Australia, and we're getting messages from people in Japan and over in England and Holland and Canada and even in Texas. I mean, it's great. All around the world. Send out lots of love to our friends in Texas who just went through Hurricane Harvey. And all that you went through, we're sending you continued love and care in the midst of what you're going through there, as we are just a few hours away from Hurricane Irma coming in here. Now, the latest reports that I've heard locally, is on the local radio stations and what they're doing to keep us abreast is that there's been a slight shift to the west, which means we're probably not going to see as much happening over on West Palm Beach on the east coast of Florida. That's good news for those over there, but it also means, hey, folks over in Naples, in Fort Myers, in Tampa, St. Pete area, yeah, we're with you and pulling that way. We've got a place here in Orlando, and it might be a place if you choose to come over. I think we're going to be okay, though. And they've said that it has downgraded to a Cat 3, and that's much better than a Cat 5. The Category 5 hurricane is something that is in oh my goodness land. Cat 3 is a little more bearable, and they're saying what I have heard, of course it could change and we remain flexible, that it could downgrade to a Cat 2 by the time it hits Orlando. And then as it gets up there toward Gainesville and crosses the Florida-Georgia line and goes in there, it'll be a little bit less. So that's good. We're anticipating that it's going to be a safe time. We're anticipating that we're going to be doing really well, and just looking forward to whatever's going to happen. I'm looking forward to getting down just a little bit. It's a little after about 2:23 or so right now as I'm recording this and sending this message out right here on this Saturday, the 9th of September 2017. And I'm looking forward. I want to get down and get a good workout in. Get some good cardio work done. The treadmills are still working downstairs, so that's good. In our little building here, we've got some nice gym facility, and push-ups can be done just about anywhere, even without electricity. You can do push-ups, so there we go. We'll do that, and I'm going to explore and discover something I remember vaguely from the past that I want to look into, that if there's no electricity, somebody told me there was this way you could read a book, and they actually have it on, what's that thing called, paper? And you can get a paper book. They actually did books, I guess, like this years ago, and you can read it on a paper, but you do have to turn the pages with your hands. But other than that, I think it'll be fine. And I've got a few books that I haven't read yet, or some that I haven't read in a while. So we're going to be fine. And I got this other thing called like blank paper with some, what do they call those? Pens. Yeah, pens. And you can take some notes on that, so that ought to be fun too. But a lot of good happening, and I wanted to send this message out to let you know we are doing fine. We'll probably send a few more out as we progress. The latest that I've heard is that the full force of the hurricane should be hitting Orlando sometime tomorrow, late afternoon or evening. That's what we're hearing right now. Things could change, but we're ready right now. And as you can see, and as I'm standing now inside, just inside the doorway here, the wind is picking up quite a bit here in Orlando. And so I would suggest if you're in Orlando, if you're around, now is definitely the time to hunker down. Now is the time, if you've made your decision wherever you're going to be, a shelter here in town, or you've already decided to evacuate, yeah, now would be, actually yesterday would have been a better time. And if you're here, make the most of it and pull together. Let's stay in touch as much as we can, given that we know internet is probably going to be tough. It's going to be a little bit rough on that, but we're going to make it. Got a couple of messages here. Read a book without Wi-Fi. Yeah, does it come with a remote? That I don't know, Carolyn. But yeah, we'll try that. Reading the book with the paper. I got to see if I can still do that, but it'll be good. And so looking like good things are happening, and looking forward to a lot of things. Matter of fact, Gina, I see you over there. Did you want to come over and say hello? We have a guest star coming up right now for us here, who's going to talk to us a little bit about that. By the way, you notice the wind is really pretty strong? It really is. And ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you, Gina Carr, who happens to be standing over there right now. Gina, how you doing?
I'm doing great, yeah. I was wondering if you wanted to demonstrate the storm shutters to people.
Oh, we could. You know what we could do? I could go out here, and I'll trust you to not put them all the way down, because if we put them all the way down, then I can't get out, right? I'd be stuck.
You can't get back in.
I wouldn't be able to get in. So so we can do that. But we can do that. Why don't I come out here? It is really windy. I'm going to pick this up and carry it out. And if you don't mind, reach over there and touch the button and just bring it down a little bit. Can you get back there? We've got a lot of furniture over there. Things are a little bit different than they were, but we're going to show you what that is. Now, here it is. There is the shutter, and you can see that's coming down now. Like that. There it is. And that little thing right there. Okay, we can stop it right there, Gina. That's what it is. And that is designed to keep us safe and sound. As I said, we can survive a nuclear attack from Nebraska if we have to. But we don't anticipate a nuclear attack from Nebraska right now. But, there it is. And you see it goes up and down. We use that most every day. and it's really good. You feel this wind?
Yeah. It's a lot better than having to go get plywood, and I'm so grateful that we didn't have to do all that work that people were having to do to shutter their places. You were so smart to invest in this 2 years ago.
Well, I'm glad to have that, and it really is nice. Even as I was mentioning, it's real nice, as you know. We put it down sometimes almost every night. It makes it very quiet, very dark at night for sleeping. It's real good. So lots of good. And I see you got your eat plants there. I was telling the benefits of being a vegan even during the hurricane, because then your food doesn't spoil as much.
It's fantastic, yeah. We don't have to worry about the food spoiling or having to cook stuff or keep it cold. Yeah, I mean, it's just wonderful.
Yeah, kind of nice. I'm going to move back here inside and set this down right here. Gina, do you like the way I propped this up here? Kind of a makeshift thing, and it's working. That way it's not bouncing around as much. Well, thank you for stopping by. See, ladies and gentlemen, we spare no expense to bring you cutting-edge technology and bring in guests that are very famous. So nice to be able to have her here, though. And see, Mark's here also thinking of you. Yeah, we're thinking of you too, Mark. Wishing you the best wherever you are, whether out in California, New York, or wherever. And Kate, hope you're doing well. Sending you love and care down in Sarasota. I know you're also hunkering down there. Like we're hunkering down here, so we're just going to hunker together or something like that. I don't know. What does that mean? I don't know, but it means that we're together and having a great time right now. So lots of good things there. And I see Christine joining us. Christine out in Dallas. Hope you're doing well out there. And I know you just went through a little bit of the after effects that Harvey had there in Houston, and a little bit of the after effects there came in for that, but hope that you are doing fine as well. But we're doing well. It's still out there pretty strong with the wind, but I really have to step back and even in the midst of that, enjoy nature and realize that nature is wonderful, magnificent. What was it that Francis Bacon said, and Ayn Rand said it often? Nature, to be, how did they put it? To be commanded must be obeyed. And we must obey nature. We have to respect and understand nature is like this with the storms. Understand this is a part of life. Wherever you live, there's going to be weather that's good. There's going to be weather that's not so good. We choose to live here in Florida. That means every so often, we're going to need to deal with these things called hurricanes. Wherever you are, you're going to have it. Now, some people go, "Ooh, we could never live there because of that." Well, then don't for you. If someone else says that's what they want, fine. There's people I know that love cold weather. They love the snow, and they say, "Oh, the Four Seasons and all that." Well, good for them. I like snow and like to watch it on video. It's very nice watching it on video. And with hurricanes, we're willing to put up with it for now. But lots of good happening. We are prepared, and I just wanted to let you know, live and direct, video is a good way to do that. You're seeing, here we are. I mean, this is video. This is who we are. I'm even wearing my scruffy shirt. It's a very casual day here at the office. So we're relaxing on a Saturday and making sure that we can do what we need to do. Probably get a good workout in today before it gets too bad. I think we should have electricity today and most of tomorrow. We'll wait and see what happens. And I appreciate all the wonderful likes that you're putting in there and the love that you're giving, those of you that are using this here on Facebook. And you know, I step back and think, what a great world we live in. In the midst of what's going on, we're aware, we are vividly cognizant of what's happening with the world, but we also say, hey, it's much better to be alive today than any other time in history. I love sitting down and say, okay, pick a place anywhere on the planet, pick a time, anytime that you think it was better than now. And inevitably, I come up going, can't think of anything, because even though they had some things were better, we might say, well, the air was cleaner then. Okay, and maybe this was different or that was different. True, but I think in balance, we're far better off today. And the technology is part of it. The fact, like Gina has mentioned, it's nice that we're aware of what's happening. Think about 3-4 centuries ago, weather like this, they just say, oh, it looks like it might rain today, and not know that a life-threatening hurricane is on the way. We know that now. And this life-threatening hurricane, we respect that. Nature, to be commanded, must be obeyed. As Francis Bacon and Ayn Rand said. I think that's very important. So we understand, we respect, we honor nature. And we also take advantage of it through our technology of what we can do and do it that way. So anyway, I wanted to let you know, wonderful people that are sending messages, thank you so much. It really means a lot. The messages that we've received and goodwill from people all over the world that are saying, getting calls from people. I mean, wake up with the messages there coming in. I'm sorry I can't get back to everyone real fast all the time, but I wanted to send this out that if you've contacted me through Facebook, through phone, through text messages, there's so many ways that people can get in touch with you now. It's hard to keep up with it all, but done that. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much for all you've done. And so I'm going to step back inside even more and probably terminate this. I'm checking to make sure everything's okay. Yeah, we're all set. We're going to get a little bit of rain. We're going to get a little bit of wind, and then the aftermath too. That's the other thing. We think, okay, we're going to make it through. We should be finished by Monday morning here in Orlando. That's what we're anticipating right now. We don't know, but you figure Monday afternoon, Tuesday, we'll know a whole lot more then here in Orlando. What's happening, of course, it'll be farther north as Irma has the other effects going up into Georgia. I understand now North and South Carolina and other states up there are in state of emergency as well, being prepared. And if we're going to erring on the side of safety, I think is a good thing. So we applaud those people that are putting steps in place to make sure that it is safe right now. Thank you very much. Sending love to all of you. And this will be Terry signing out here as we go through Orlando, Florida right now. Here, let me take you out once again out here on the porch. You can see what's going on. Cloudy skies up there and getting a lot of wind right now. Matt, the waves are picking up on the lake, and actually I like it. You'll notice how that does it right there. See that? The waves coming in. Might not come through as well on the video, but I'll tell you, in person it just looks great. And seeing some of the whitecaps. The whitecaps that you normally see on the ocean. When we get a hurricane, hey, we don't fiddle around here at Orlando. We take advantage of that. So we've got it. By the way, you can see this is knocking around a lot here with the wind moving very rapidly, and I'm feeling the wind picking up strong over here. So it is growing in intensity, which I'm thinking it's going to get even stronger. So that's where we'll go inside and we will put the shutters down. We will be safe and secure. And we even have some special places within the building that are specially designed when they built the building to be extra super duper safe. I don't know how those engineers do it, but I'm glad they did. So anyway, I wish all of you the very best. Those of you that are my fellow Floridians, wishing you much safety wherever you happen to be, whether you're here or if you've decided to go to some other place. Good for you. And for those of you that are not experiencing hurricane, hey, have a good weekend, and we'll be cheering you on, raising a toast to you as well as we enjoy what's happening. Hey, see Macy joining us right now. Macy, hope you're doing well out there wherever you are these days. And Jeb, nice to have you join us as well. Appreciate all the work you're doing. So I will be in touch. If you want to send me a message, email is a good way to do that. And of course, we're on Facebook and Steam It. Doing a lot with Steam It. I really appreciate all my Steam It friends that are out there and sending messages and good wishes from around the world. Thank you very much. And hi, Macy. Got your message there. And I hope you all have a marvelous time. We'll be in touch. This is Terry Brock signing out from here in soon to be visited by Irma, Orlando, Florida. By the way, there is over there Harry Potter World. Yeah, right there. Harry Potter World. We look at it and see it, and it looks like it is still there. Yes, indeed. I can see it right now, live and direct. Harry Potter's World is still there. All right, take care, and we'll be in touch.